What's up, traders? It's your boy Ace Boogie coming to you live and direct. Want to go over MCRB trade I took yesterday, and this was actually a pretty interesting trade. I actually caught some live video footage of it. Able to get that posted up, but this one had a big run up in the pre-market. So you see my trades basically from here to here. Doesn't look like much. It's about 13%, but um, in the pre-market when this thing opened up, it opened up at $5. So it had massive volume. I really should have been buying it right here when I saw it in the pre-market. But I let it ride because I didn't know, if it was going to fall apart or do whatever. But when the market opened, I know a lot of people were shorting it. The market opened, they had a big push all the way up to this basically $22 area and then sold off hard. So I know a lot of people got short into this push. And then when it sold off, um, it only could sell down, to $18. It couldn't break under $18. So I said, a lot of people shorting it. It was plenty shares available to short. So anybody and everybody could have shorted this. So I assume that any and everybody did short this because looking on the daily chart, there's no history of multi-day runs. It just has this big day, with massive volume, but every day it has a big day. The next day it drops. So aside from back in this area right here, back in 2018, it really didn't have a history of too many multiple day runs. It had some right here as well, but on high volume it didn't. So, and this was like way overextended past this base of support. So I know that a lot of people were thinking, hey, short this. It's obvious short. Well, what's obvious is not so obvious when everyone's doing it. It's a crowded strategy. So if everyone shorts on top of each other, um, and the stock price doesn't go down, they all got to cover on top of each other. And that's exactly what happened when the stock price couldn't break under $18. You know, I saw that, these wicks. At first, I saw it, making like higher lows, and I thought, if it broke over this um 1950 area, it was gonna go. So I got long, right at like a 1957 average. And it kind of faked out for a little bit, retested that $18 uh low. I probably should have been buying down here into this dip as well. Um, but then it popped up and started basing higher slightly, started basing higher, and then once it started challenging the $20, $21 area, we started to get a lot of volume pushing in it. And once the volume pushed up hard enough, the stock was halt prone. It halted a lot, so they halted it the first time while I was long. So just me trying to play the predictable part of the move, I figured, it'll unhold and it'll test these highs and I can just sell into the push into those highs. And that's exactly what I did. You never can predict, how a stock is going to act after a halt, for the most part. But you see this one got halted. As soon as it resumed, I sold right into the push perfectly and came back down all the way down, to the $20 area, before bouncing and making new highs and getting halted again. So it got halted three times all the way up to $33. So this was a crazy move, a big parabolic move straight up. And then it started getting halted to the downside. And once that happens, it's basically a wrap for that. But just going more over my trade, I saw it pre-market. I waited for it to dip down and show that it wasn't going to break down to lower lows. Once it showed me that, I got long in um, this upward trend consolidation. And once it started to curl back up and volume came in, halted and I sold right after the resume, right into strength. Predictable part of the play. Um, Today it's selling off hard. It's back down into the 19. So people who have plenty of shares, well, it was selling off hard. Oh no, I am looking at this wrong. At the end of the day, it kind of squeezed, but it's a good squeeze to get short into because, as you can see, it's starting to peter back out. Nice big red day today. Um, so I would anticipate probably another day or two of red and then maybe a bounce. But that was my trade on it. Let me see if I can pull something up real quick so you all can see what I see. No, that's not it. Probably should have had this prepared, but I didn't. So, oh well. All right. Can I put it over the screen? It's not letting me do it. Let's see. There it is. So it just here's the live trading right in this area right here. Here's when it's breaking out, and here's where it's going to halt once it gets to that level. But look at the volume going through. It's eating it at 20. Once it gets over that 2050 area, it's a wrap. Boom, 21. And that's when it really starts going crazy. And that's where it halts right there at 21, 22. So see how everything just starts stacking up. All right, so boom, halted. Now fast forward through that. When it resumes, I don't know what time it resumes. Ah, yeah, here it is. Resumes at 10:01. There it is. Boom. So drop down. I see you too. It pops up. I put my sell in right at 22.28. Hit submit. Next time it pops up again, I'm out. And then it's back under 20, and watch how it drops back down. So when I say selling to strength, that's what I mean. You can just sell right into that little pot. You don't have to worry about it doing this on you or whatever. But it does bounce and it does break out. So if you have the patience to see that certain levels are holding up, like if you put like a line across here, you can see that this, 2075, 2050 area was kind of holding up, right where it's kind of topped out right here. So using that technical analysis, you can risk off that level and play for a bigger move. But I took what I took. It was a predictable part of the play, and it was a solid play, 13% winner. But that's it. Got any other questions? Hit me up in the chat room, Ace Boogie 2488, and I'm out.